Yeah, don't look at my hair. Hey friends, this is Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead, and I got a little pork roast, but I'm not in the mood for a pork roast, so we're going to make scalloped potatoes and chops. I have potatoes and an onion, a partially frozen pork roast, dehydrated cabbage, mushroom soup, and mushrooms. Let's start by cutting up that roast. Okay, these are really thick because I couldn't slice them any thinner because they're really frozen. So, let's get the biggest ones in the pan first to sear. I'm going to let them sear for a bit. Now while they're searing, I'm just going to turn that pan off now. I'm going to cut up our potatoes and our onion because we're making scalloped potatoes to cook these chops on, okay? So first things first, let's get these potatoes and onions cut up. Okay, that is our onions and potatoes. We have a can of mushrooms, can of mushroom soup, and some dehydrated cabbage. I have a buttered casserole dish, and I'm going to turn these chops over with the seared side showing up. They're going to get some seasoning, garlic, Italian seasoning, pepper, and salt. Now, over here, I'm going to take some of this mushroom soup Yeah, this stuff doesn't pour. And then I'm just going to start putting onions and sliced potatoes in the bottom here. Oops. Some dehydrated cabbage in there. Just like that. Right? Mushrooms. These are all going to give off liquid. That's why I'm not putting any liquid in with the mushroom soup. The onions and everything are going to give off liquid. And then, blop. We're just going to kind of mash this all over the place. I mean, I suppose I could have put some water in, just to be safe. Put in a little half and half. Put a quarter cup to a third of a cup. Pepper. Italian. Garlic. Not too much salt, just a tiny bit because of the soup. And now we're just going to nestle these chops right down in there. Right down in there like that. Okay, my oven is preheated to 395 degrees. I'm going to cover this with tin foil. And this is going into a 375 to 400 degree oven for about an hour if you have a convection oven, about an hour and a half if you don't, if you have a regular oven. Alrighty, supper's ready. And I just took this out and it was bubbling. Alright, let's start. Let's dish this up. Is that a good drink of water, Gracie? It's music to Mommy's ears. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's see if Dad even notices that I put cabbage in this. You wouldn't know. What do you think of that? Let's pepper this. And take that to Father. I didn't feel like making a roast, so I cut that pork roast up into some nice thick chops. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't feel like making a roast today. So we had a nice pork chop supper. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, just because it's a roast doesn't mean it can't be something else too. Mwah! Take care, God bless.